Cruel and Legendary Marvin don't often go together, but that's what happened here. All right, we're just gonna have to roll with it then. So this is the Dictator game, Lord of the Ring Gollum. I haven't played this game or seen footage of this game, but I've been told it's a hot load of garbage, and it's been on the punishment list. It's probably gonna get removed from because of this. But I got 2 hours, and today's my last day to get my refund in, so I guess let's go for it. Let's hit the new game, see what Smeagle has to say, and well, hey, maybe we should go in more positive. Let's try to enjoy this game. Maybe it's really good. It is, after all, a platformer, right? And if there's one game that I have a strong affinity to, it's platforming. Let's go for it. Let's uh, let's go for it, game. Come on. I would rather play Aries action. Oh, hang on, I think we got something.
Without me, eyes are marbles, no darkness they see. Faces look garbled, no flurry they feel. No breath, no cheer, death not to fear. Time is not spent, roses has no scent. At nothing you can marvel without me. But it wasn't roses, my precious, not roses. Lilies. Not lilies, not roses. Which one was it, precious?
Really, Health? You look at that motion blur and that depth of field and say that looks okay?
Quiet. Someone's coming.
Maybe we're looking at different things.
We may provide you with a car. There is no hope for him, I fear. The creature is lost.
Well, let's see how he responds to some light.
Someone tortured him, long before the Dunadan found him. The darkness grows beyond our borders. My people are growing anxious. We cannot let this evil linger among us, Gandalf. We believe that he went to Mordor.
That's what I feared. What did he hope to find, I wonder? Leave us. I want to hear what he has to say. Why don't we start with your name? Your real name, not the one others have given you. Very well. Let us try someone else's name. Bilbo Baggins. Yes, you remember him. He found you more than 60 years ago, deep underneath the roots of the Misty Mountains. He took something from you. A ring.
My precious.
You were looking for it, weren't you? You left your home in the mountains, worming your way down the hills, always hiding from the moon. You follow the Hobbit's trace all the way east to the Lonely Mountain. But then you stop and turn south. Why? Something must have drawn you away. A voice calling you to the land of shadow.
Leave us alone.
Whispering your name in your dreams.
Not listening.
So, once again, what is your name?
Smeagle.
Very well, Smeagle. Now, let us start at the beginning.
Yeah, sounds like we weren't too far off having a pick-your-own-adventure Gollum game, at least presented like that in the kind of papery adventure look. That might have not been too bad. It certainly played to Daedalic's strength. Daedalic? I forget how to say the publisher's name. Jake, don't even try. I'm trying to come into here positively. I'm on vacation after all. Okay, look at double loading screen here. Come on, game, you can do it. You're currently infesting my hard drive with your 44 gigs. Pull it all out.
Gollum.
Alright, there we go. We have control. Call this control? Maybe we can. Alright, let's get moving. I don't know what to do or where to go or how this game plays out, but let's get to it.
Nothing. Must go back hungry again. Curse this land. Curse it. Curse it.
Oh, there are these yellow dots
Tomorrow, dear, tomorrow we find something nice.
which is probably telling us where we need to go.
And up again.
My computer is screeching right now playing this game.
The Mountains of Shadow. That is where you are hiding.
Mustn't ask. Why is it asking us questions? Why?
You know why.
Seems very simple so far for platforming. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Fire hurts poor Gollum. So he must be a wolf that... Oh, cripes, that spike. Did I just grab something? Seemed like something just weaked up to the top there. All this stuff floating around me.
Shadow Mountain.
talk to the orcs.
Never. But he has sharp ears and we listens.
I'm just trying to blast my way through this as quickly as possible, because we're clearly just in the... My god, this is chugging so much. Clearly just in Tutorialville. I want to actually see what the game has to offer, so let's move. And it's kind of weird, the jumping. It doesn't feel like you're jumping, it feels more like you're flinging Gollum.
Can make our teeth sharp again with this one.
We can sharpen our teeth. Okay. Am I even meant to be here? It did say that was a collectible. The stuttering makes it look like a That's not even the stream, that is the game. The game is doing plenty of stuttering for the both of us. Which is making it pretty hard to turn. You turn, and then it just lags out and turns another 45 degrees for you.
No baggage, no precious. The eye, it's always watching.
Oh. No, okay. I tried to grab that thing, but again, you kind of fling Gollum more than you move or jump him. First death, likely first of many. How much of a setback is... Oh my god! And yes, I did invest in a 3070 graphics card.
No baggage, no precious. The eye, it's always watching.
Wow, that is making moving very difficult. Oh.
Come, the cave. We're almost there.
There's something very Monster Hunter-y about the environmental graphics, though. Wouldn't look out of place in a Monster Hunter level.
An orc cave?
Orc lived there, yes, hiding from the great eye, we thinks. Long gone, when we came, a nasty orc, long dead.
You must have had friends once. A family?
They kicked us, cast us out, cast them all, cast them back. It was our birthday, yes it was.
Your birthday?
Such a sprightly fellow, he runs out of stamina extremely quickly.
What's the noise?
I think I'm going back the way I came. Have you tried docking your Switch? Was this a PC-only release? No, surely not. It's riddled with consolitis.
Perhaps she helps us now, the great spider.
Be a terrifying thought if this were a Switch game as well, though.
To eat, yes, and crunchy oxys, but she doesn't like them much.
I don't know much about the story of Gollum, so a lot of this is flying over my head.
A nice friend, was he precious? Not tricksing us now, is he? Hmm? No, not anymore.
Oh, good grief, what a sorry state for this to be on Switch. I don't know, maybe it runs better. Right, what are we even doing here?
So you never left that cave,
Never.
and no one ever saw you.
No one. Nasty bird. It watches us. It spies on us. Catch it.
People are talking about his hair. I believe I saw a hair setting. Now I do things on low because on high it just absolutely made my PC scream. But hey, let's try out this Gollum hair simulation. You can do it, Gollum. You can do it. Oh my god. It's been a long time since I've played a game that runs this poorly. And I don't think I've ever had a game run this poorly on my current PC. Right, can we do it, Gollum? There you go. You just run straight up. Did the developer quit making games? I don't think they quit making games, but they certainly quit their plans for a sequel. Oh my god. I'm going the right way. It's so easy to just turn myself around with these cameras. No, I think I've just gone back. Oh, they did shut down in-house game development. Well, I haven't played any of their other games, so I can't say good or bad.
Filthy little spy. It will tell the wraiths and squeal on us. Dirty little spy. Squeeze it. Yes, squeeze the crooks. And then we eat.
Yeah, so far this is just playing out like one of those Assassin's Creed games in terms of gameplay, just without the compelling narrative.
He's alive. Of course he's alive, you scum. Did they breed you in a crate? Her ladyship just gave him a sweet little kiss.
Cautious now. Less speed. Orcs mustn't see us.
There, see? Right on his neck.
Kissed him, eh?
Probably forgot him, or he'd be off to her larder. Lady doesn't care too much for our sweet flesh and bones.
Now, surely everyone's wondering what happens when the orcs capture us.
What an ugly one.
Oh, that's it. I thought maybe they'd rip my head off or something, but no. They just call me ugly. And that hurts Gollum's feelings too much.
He's alive. Of course he's alive, you scum. Did they breed you in a crate? Her ladyship just gave him a sweet little kiss.
Cautious now. Less speed. Orcs mustn't see us.
There, see? Right on his neck.
Oh, okay. Come on, game. Well, they're trying to load the new area or something, but now I don't know which way. Okay, there we go.
to the tunnel. Come on.
They left.
What was that?
Meant to be alone in here.
And that's how far you ever went into Mordor.
We never left the clouds. Why is it asking us? Very please, the spy. Two of them. Two little croakses. Climbed up too high, didn't we, precious? Not safe here. He mustn't see us. No, not him. His eye sees all, they says. All lands and mountains. It might see Baggins. Not him. Not him. Don't speak to him. Don't listen.
Ghost, spy,
Hide.
basher.
Hide.
Just reporting. Look, boys will know what to do.
They will tell him. He will know. But it's two of them. Follow, but quiet. Stay in the shadows. What about the bird? Forget birds.
I'm telling you, it was that little one. She lost Spider Friend. Haven't seen it for years. I hope her ladyship had sucked it dry.
Shouldn't report it. It's always trouble. Then they send their blood out, and that's never fun.
Don't tell me. Who's there?
Oh no, Kaiser, the game's just doing a great job of speaking for itself. Exactly,
They
Zingus.
never caught you yet. Then why are there torture marks on your hands?
Am I meant to rush on in? Or go around? Probably go around.
Mustn't lose them.
Can you make that jump?
Stay close to them, precious.
That's the daisy.
She could help us.
Something's brewing. Even the shriekers are out and flying. Those screams, makes your skin crawl.
Yes, the spider could help. First, lure them into her webs, and then...
War, that's what's brewing. Folks high up are getting tense.
But why exactly was the spider and Gollum friendly with each other? Seems to be implied here that they're working in cahoots. Oh, what you see is what I'm getting for him. This game is chopping constantly. It's quite unpleasant.
I hate this tunnel.
The other lantern's out again.
Oh, go high.
Someone's slain that.
You smell her.
No.
She can't
Take
be
this
far.
one first.
No doubt. That's her stench. I hate these tunnels.
Okay. Some poor throttling there, Smeagle.
I hate this tunnel.
The other lantern's out again.
Oh, go high.
Did you activate FSR2 instead of DLS? I don't know. I smacked it over to low. Maybe that would be better.
Someone's slain that.
You smell her.
No.
She can't be far. Kill her. No doubt. That's her stench. I hate these tunnels.
Wants to light fires, does it? Clever orc. The other one. He'll see us. We need the stone.
Oh, appealing to my love for the long dark, are we?
I don't like this. She's lurking somewhere.
Hit the lantern. Hit the light.
Somewhere close. Hey. What?
I'm sure that would have been a cool scene to see, but instead we just get close-ups to the grot bag.
Must get out of the light, dear.
Don't lay into it, Nianchi. Eldon's looking at it with envy.
They will find us. The beetle saw us. Smash it, smash it. What if it's friendly? Eat it. Don't let it tell on us.
Kill beetle, eat it. Yeah, we're hungry, right? I thought at the start we said we hadn't found any food.
Kill it, smash it, eat it. But there's no one here, no one around. Just a bit longer.
Well, the spider's our friend, right? So let's convince him about the wraiths.
And what about the screams, eh? They're always around. No, not them. Not the wraiths. Terrible wraiths with wings. Turn us into pale little flames. Not the wraiths, precious. Not them. Smash it. Smash it. Swallow it whole.
So that's where that meme's from. Oh, don't you drag down Bannerlord's name like that, still stranded. It's a great if flawed game. And actually the latest update fixes many of the flaws the game had. What a strange thing to announce, IFT. What does that even mean?
It hurts. Are they gone? Good, good.
Alright, eat food, restore health. Give me the mushrooms. And... Ugh. Oh, we've got Gollum sense! Oh, Christ. It's like this game's just gone around to a lot of different other games and stolen parts of them. And not necessarily the good parts. And yeah, if you've come over from watching Frostpunk, then you have chosen a poor time to be here.
There's more of them. Not this way.
Dying doesn't seem to be that much of a setback, though. I don't know why health is going to be much of an issue. Maybe it won't. Nah, stranded. I wouldn't give my kids this many sources of light and heat. Or this much space. Glad to see that whole sequence amounted to nothing. Come on, game. We can do it. We can load our next set piece. Can we?
Look at me. Look at me. They brought you to him, didn't they? The Dark Lord. What did you tell him? What did you tell Sauron? The ring. What did you tell him?
Nothing. I swears. I swears. Don't tell them, precious. Baggins took him. Baggins from the Shire.
So he knows.
Well, I do have to hand it to the game, these lengthy loading screens and wee scenes like that. Let me put my feet up. It's like I really am on vacation. Thanks, Marvin. Oh, that's on Marvin IFT. I asked him when he wanted this done, he didn't give me an answer. Or if he did, I forgot it. And I should have realized I would forget it. So we're doing it today. But my god, we've spent ages loading that 5-second swooping shot of I don't even know what. I'm assuming the Black Pits, since that's what it's saying here. But I don't really know the lore. I saw the movies, of course. But that must have been 20 years ago or so by now. Dictators and RT8's in-game, no load screens. If that's the case, we're going to be here for about 4 or 5 hours, and we will not be here for 4 or 5 hours.
Shut up! Don't lose it! Shut up, Glashneck.
What's this for?
It's your number 4.
Lay down.
Couldn't I just, I don't know, get out of here? I suppose that's always an option.
Shut up, Glashneck.
What's this for?
It's your number 4.
Lay down. Step back! Step back! Smeagle! Ubryścien! Traj! Daj! Snagas migrysasz tur!
As I said before, yes, it is chugging for me as much as it is for you.
The great eye sees us.
It's just, I know it's early days, but there's no gameplay. It's just go here, go there, go here, go there. Hold this button when we tell you to hold this button. Kinda makes me hunger for a considerably better game like Mario 64, but I played that not too long ago. Ah. Would you believe me if I were to say that it gets worse, says Acronymus? I would believe you, but I wouldn't trust you. Yeah, exactly that, Zingus. I was reading through it and it just read out like a list of my grievances of the game and just saying, yeah, that's fixed now, that's fixed now, that's fixed now. It's pretty good, but I've played Bannerlord to death by now, so no incentive to fire it back up. Especially since once you figure out some things about it, you just win all the time. So it becomes more of a sandbox.
Just keep your head down. Do what the masters tell you.
Run till your feet are bloody.
So I've been there.
Not a dwarf, not a goblin. Too ugly for either of them.
Be quiet.
Oh, yes, my king.
Slaves are weaklings.
What the hell is this? We can't walk down a corridor here.
Cruel orcs, cruel men. What has Smeagle ever done to them?
Oi, mischtagla.
Nimdai, Slogobishil, Gulsuk.
Please, we don't understand.
This way.
Now, what if I don't follow the frail man and instead do what I want to do? Like admire these things. So, I mean, what's this guy's story? Pot belly, clearly well fed, well maintained mane. Can't say the same for his clothes. Oh, no, old man is just waiting for me.
Hey, Grash, I didn't catch your name.
Some calls us Gollum.
Gollum. You're going to die down here, Gollum. My advice, make your death count. You have to get the Boroks back into their pens, as fast as you can. They let you starve if you're slow.
Bollocks.
The beasts. If they run at you, find cover. Get to high ground if you can. They don't have the best eyes. Open the pens and lure them in there. Then quickly close the gates.
Hens.
All right. I will help you.
I have heard that this game ends up just being chore simulator.
Commander, the gate is not for us. First things first. The slaves chase the cattle. The cattle chases the slaves. You are the bait. If you're careless, you'll get trampled. Lure the animal into the pen, and then quickly shut the gate. Those beasts love to break the levers. That's why there's another one on top. Now down on the other side. Carefully.
This all sounds very contrived, frail old man.
That's it. Get his attention and run. Now run. Run to the pen.
Well, I did, but you didn't seem to like that. Okay, no, never mind that. Clearly I'm cut out for this job.
Now down on the other side. Carefully. That's it. Get his attention and run. Now run. Run to the pen.
So, this lever business.
And that's it. Hold on. No, it's not. Very well. There is another pen. Back there. But the way is long, and the Boroks are fast. These ones are bulls, so I wouldn't trust the fences to stop them. If they get too close, try getting to higher ground.
Sure thing, frail old man. Come on, come on. I've got a job to do. Guys? What the f- Alright, we'll just get ragdolled then. A very unpleasant experience this is. I went to see the Polish Witcher movie with a friend from uni, knowing full well how bad it was, and I am reminded of that experience. Yeah, but that sounds more like it was your choice in the matter. Dictator games do me the benefit of removing the illusion of choice. My god, the spinning around. So Daisy's meat bag.
Why are they doing this to us? Smeagle has promised he'll find the precious for him. He swears.
Turning the camera is the most difficult thing. Oh, nah. Case in point right there. It just snaps me around. Not sure if I'll hold my breath for a performance update to this game.
Why are they doing this to us? Smeagle has promised he'll find the precious for him. He swears.
Oh, no, 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 wee fella. The PlayStation 2 era Lord of the Rings games were pretty good. Alright, carefully now, no sharp turns. We stop, we turn, then we move.
What's it shouting, precious?
Beastmaster will tell us. Not too bad for your first day. Not too good either. No more work down below, though. They want me to keep an eye on you. Their newest scheme to humiliate me, I suppose. Next, the mines.
Try!
Snuggle up, move.
Doesn't seem too far off, Mr. Maze, now that you bring him up. I quite like Mr. Maze in retrospect. I mean, his game sucked ass, but... Yeah, what were his motives? Well, he's still alive. Hopefully we'll see him in the sequel. was wondering what all this loading is reminding me of. It's Rune Factory 5. Really like I'm playing Rune Factory 5 all over again. And come on, Finboy, you know that is the lowest hanging fruit of all the Mr. Maze puns. I would say I know you can do better than that, but I have no reason to think that.
Oh, what's it saying, Precious? Is it asking riddles?
Don't listen to her. There's a reason she's in a cage.
What reason?
She's a witch. Well, that's the rumor.
Hey, Snuggler. Good
Fascinating how badly this game is made. I would be interested in a documentary about the making of this game. Okay, come on, we can move. There we go.
Are we lost? Not you. Hey.
Please! Smeagle doesn't know.
Doesn't know the words, does he?
No?
And what does a good slave do? Huh? A good slave that doesn't know the words? He learns. Maybe you should run, little slave. We want to be done before the third horn, don't we?
Sad tale of German ambition and overconfidence. Ah, a tale as old as time itself, Worm.
Please, wait! The frail man must help us. What was that?
The bridge. Now come on. They want you to search the tunnels for dead workers.
Dead?
8 didn't report back yesterday. Find their bodies, collect their numbers, as quick as you can.
Numbers?
Yes, their tags. Like the one they gave you, 8. You're on your own now. 8 bodies, 8 numbers.
It's too hot.
Oh, these are the mild parts.
What a disorienting game. Right, let's go then. What is that meant to be?
Look, is that the goblin? What is it doing?
Join the brainless maggots down there!
Look at that. He's incredible.
And now he's coming here.
Didn't think so.
This one doesn't need a number anymore, does it? That's 1, 7 left.
We're getting even the World of Warcraft experience here. It's almost collect 8 wolf pelts or whatever. You hungry? I don't know, check my health. Ooh. Tab brings up... Is this a map? I guess it's a map. And I can check my collectibles, my whetstone and my nothing else. I don't even want to think about where he's holding all those collectibles. Especially since he had to spread out some rags to show them. Alright. Come on, Gollum.
Fire. Fire that floats.
The foreshadowing.
At least we had that.
Can't kill this guy to take his tag to speed things up.
It was something. He... Oh my ashes.
I don't think he knows what's going on.
if they die, my precious?
Too much work, too much heat. Come, faster!
I kind of want to speed up the conclusion of the games and throw a little scrot bag into the fire. Whew. Believe me, I came in here trying to think about being positive of the game, but it's proving difficult. Ah. Need to go yet further up. Yeah, surely we'd all heard about just how awful the game is. It's defying my expectations as well. I thought it might have been just a little bit bad and everybody was just jumping onto it about that, but now it's really quite terrible. How in the world do I get further up there? I'm very hard pressed to say anything good about it at all. And I've played a lot of terrible games, as I'm sure we know. In my head, I meant to jump back over to there, but the jumping isn't really happening. Perhaps over to you? There we go.
Cruel orcs. No one here to help us find our precious.
So I meant to jump onto these things themselves. Yeah, that's the stuff. Hang on. What was that? It goes up as we fish, but it's all mushrooms. Maybe we find fish elsewhere. Fish, loaded with calories, but not very calorifically dense. I could go for some fish, haven't had some in ages.
Hey! What kind of freak is that?
3.
Take worm, yes. Eat your worms, Gollum. Forget what button it is to even eat though. It can't be important.
Hey, what is that? Looks like a frog.
Don't listen, my love.
There we go. I tried X, but maybe I had to hold it down.
Oh, we must rest.
Not now, love. Not yet.
Gollum, there's work to be done. Think about the industrial output of this place. Although, what's the purpose of this? Is this part of Sauron's war machine?
See? Made it down.
Ah! It's too hot. It burns our skin.
Water. Please. Water.
Sleep now. Too much work for one day.
Don't.
Fine.
Just 1 minute.
No rest, my precious, or someone collects our number 2.
At least he's getting into the spirit of doing his work. Well, Gollum is. Smeagle's not. That's why this game is called Gollum and not Smeagle.
We wants to go home.
But we has
no home, sweet one.
Meant to be going up here? Ah, there's still something down there, right? Maybe. Maybe not. Come on, you can do it. Why did Marvin bring this in? You think there wasn't enough punishment games going around? Or was he tired of thought of being a nice person?
Precious. Precious is our home. Take it back. Make oxes do all the work instead. Must have it back. We want it back.
It's the one that I missed. Well, it's not here. You can't blame Marvin for losing in the game and rolling this. Worm, what is this? Let's put that critical thinking to the test. World is that other tag? It's up and over there. Let's just follow this way and see where it takes us then.
We wants to go home, but we has no home, sweet one. Precious.
Oh, no, 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 no. Don't be doing that, Gollum. I wanted to use my Gollum sense, but...
Precious, or someone collects our number 2.
Very wrong button. Ah, yeah, there we go. We can sense dead bodies. All makes sense.
We wants to go home, but we has no home, sweet one.
Yeah, that's not a bad way of seeing it, is it, Alex?
Precious is
I do the hard work and the spending of 30 quid on this game, so that you don't have to.
We want it back.
Already did you? Still shows the other corpses being down there, but... I don't know about that. Marvin's wearing a straitjacket in a padded cell watching a stream cackling. He is cackling. That doesn't sound like Marvin at all. Perhaps across here. Probably not, since my Gollum sense isn't telling me to go here, but... Where in the world did that corpse go?
Nasty little shrieker, like in the old times of the orcs deep under misty mountains.
For it? Okay, he will not go for it. Ugh.
Just 1 minute. No rest, my precious, or someone collects our number 2.
Clearly I went off the course here. How do I get to you? Maybe that's a makeable jump. Hey, easy as that.
That's number 6. 2 more, 2 more.
I have heard about the bird raising in this game.
Only 1. It burns us. Everything burns.
But there is this big feeling of just how bad could it be.
Right, that's it. Now back to the mine master.
I'm desperately trying to think of any game that's had loading times like this for me. Nothing's coming to mind. This is certainly eclipsing Rune Factory. You can do it, game. Wait, why did it even load there?
What's your number? 91460.
What's happening?
They're sending the weak up to the town.
It is still slightly more immersive a sim than System Shock was.
Didn't even fight.
They never do.
Now.
Oh, but you know, Still Stranded, some people got this as a birthday present. Maybe even for the Switch.
Gone. Now.
Back to the barracks, fool. You don't die today. What happens to the tower fight? They don't come back. That's all I know. Do they get killed? Cursed? What's the light do to them? They go up, they don't come down. That's all.
After all the hate dies down, this game will simply be forgotten. Although I wonder if the publishers will be forgotten for this, or if it'll be a stain on them. Like, I don't want to buy a future game you put out Gollum.
And you?
8. All 8.
Ugly and slow. I would milk you for blood, if you had any. God bless you.
It's a bit of an attack on my performance there, Mine Master. I like the Maze Master more. He didn't call me ugly.
Who did this? Come on, who saw it? Anyone?
He fell.
Yes, that's bound to happen with a broken neck.
What happened?
Little squealer
got what he deserved.
Have them clean this up.
I've seen people sit there all night, staring out that window. Hatching out plans. Good, clever plans. All dead and gone. What are you looking at? The bridge? The gate? Ah, yes. That beautiful gate. Leads straight out of Lugborz, they say. There it is, opening to the chime of a bell. A cunning invitation.
Who lives in the tower?
The master of the Black Pits, a sorcerer. But the orcs just call him Candleman.
Candleman.
Maybe they think it's him whose light burns in the tower. Alas, there is only one way into the Tower of Light. The one that our sick friend Darimon took today. He lost his hope long before he lost his life. As most of us do. Before that, however, he tried to find plans for the tower. He was obsessed with it. A great collection of maps, he told me. Stored somewhere in the halls of Grond, in a building made of steel.
Halls of Grond.
I could show you the way, if you want to see for yourself.
Don't listen, maggot. No brains left in that old scrag. He's been down here too long.
Does this performance really justify these exorbitant loading times? But I suppose I should look on the bright side. I don't have to do diddly squat. I'm pretty sure I haven't played any game in 20 minutes. I just play my little fidget cube instead. I don't have a dog in the cyberpunk fight. It's just not my kind of game at all. I watched a little bit of Dark Young playing it and just went, yeah, I don't see this kind of appeal. But I'm not an FPS player by and large. If it's not Killing Floor or Left 4 Dead, yeah, it's probably not for me. Actually, I think you're right. There's probably enough time for a DDR song, as long as you just immediately jump onto it. You can get a DDR song done in each of the loading breaks. Really the same golem that choked an orc out half an hour ago? We've got all the worms and mushrooms we could hope to eat. Nothing should be sapping our strength.
The great eye sees us.
The great eye sees us.
The great eye knows.
Mine's
Back off. Wrong direction, slave.
Yeah, took the wrong direction the moment I installed this game. Oh, that was exciting. Let's get back to more loading. What exactly is it doing? You'd think at the file size of this game, it doesn't exactly have a lot to uncompress. Yeah, I'm hard pressed to understand as well, Naffle. What did they set out to do? Yeah, well, I will give you that. I don't trust Germans to make a fun game. I trust them to make a functional game.
I hear you're quite the climber.
Water. Please.
I told you, don't talk to her.
Wasn't going to.
That rodent from yesterday, still walking. Special honor for you to do. Some of our little crackers didn't go off last night. Some dirt eater needs to crawl down the tunnels and light them up. And among all dirt eaters, don't you two look like kings? Stop staring, Shaku.
Actually, I was kind of impressed by the stuff on his chest. Look at that, he looks like he slept really poorly on a very hard mattress made of rings. Actually, kind of looks like he belongs on the Obra Dinn.
What's a dirt eater?
That's what they call slaves they deem useless. Come on, this way. Take a light. It's going to be dark.
We likes dark. Frail man can keep nasty lights.
They used to have dwarves for this kind of work. But
Again, when the stream is
now they
chopping
send
like
in
that,
stars.
it is for me as well.
Workers already placed the explosives. Lighting them, that's the dirt eater's task. At the end of the tunnel, you'll find a barrel full of flammable liquid. Go down, light it up, then run for your life.
Why?
When you smell the fumes, you'll know why. No marks. These tunnels haven't been cleared. Take some igniters, the red stones. Crawl down to the barrels and put the redstone in. Then hurry back. Don't breathe too much.
What's the frail man's job?
I'll keep watch.
Sounds like an easy job. Do I get the stones? Maybe. Well, let's go. How much longer have we forced? We're here for 2 hours, of which we've been here for 1 hour and 20. With any luck, we won't get to the part with the bird.
Ah, smells like foul eggs.
Sulfur. You know, they got a bath in Budapest that absolutely reeks like foul eggs. I was not a fan. But hey, some people pay good money for that. Okay. That's very set PC. He drops and just there's a model arced around to get to the place he was meant to grab onto. 1 hour of that's been loading screens, and that sounds like it's not my problem. Right, let's see what that did. Oh. I think this is hurting poor Smeagle. Ah, it absolutely is. Then we have to go because the smell is intoxicating. But where was the climb-uppy way outy? Come on, out you go. Oh, he's so dead, isn't he? Honestly, the best fate you could have hoped for there, Gollum. New punishment game. Jake visits the Budapest sulfur baths for 2 hours. Yeah, no thank you. You gotta pay for the privilege as well. want to be jumping over to there. Oh, not like that. Get up this high, but then what? Ah. Eat your way through the pain, Smeagle.
So, you can see in the dark, huh? Do you want to know a secret? Let's finish these tunnels first. Come this way. There are more of these cursed things.
Of course there is.
Why do we have to go? Frailman does nothing.
You need to learn. I won't always be around to teach you.
Okay. Too bright for Gollum.
Frailman's useless. Useless. What did he do? He does nothing. It's very old. Can't grow nice like us, can it? No, it cannot.
Put those barrels in place then. Clearly they've got another slave who can crawl like old Gollum here. What is the intention with this gameplay though? The whole thing has just been go to place we tell you to do and press a button.
You can breathe now. Breathe in. One more, come on.
What's the secret?
He sounds as fed up with this as we do.
Has it food, eh? Has it nice fish hidden away?
Not here. Finish the last tunnel, then meet me back upstairs at the cages.
So this last tunnel you speak of. In half an hour, will there be a palate cleanser, says Tarkin. Depends how it is outside. Oh, there's certainly not going to be a stream. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do.
Secret? What secret, eh? The old man has secret food, perhaps.
I take a dip from Balaton.
What does it eat? Cruel orcs eat everything up.
Or I will just do something else with my time. Don't know what. There is this map on Roller Coaster Tycoon that I saw, and I thought, hey, it would be nice to... Oh, no, never mind. We died on a fallen over torch. I was looking through my list of custom maps on Roller Coaster Tycoon, looking for something to sink my teeth into. Oh, come on, come on. No. Jesus. Whole game handles and plays like complete arse. Come on, you can do it. Maybe this whole game's an elaborate ploy. Like, the developers behind it really hated Lord of the Rings.
How it twinkled in the dark, so sweet, so beautiful. We
So they
must
wanted to
find
do
it
something to drag it through the
before
dirt.
he does. Then he can crawl in the dark, make nasty lights shine.
What's that? I smell incomp...
Aye, but who's a looking at Sklimmerip?
And now he wants bread for crawling through some dirt. Take it then. Nobody shall call Kushnach unjust. Back upstairs with you.
Air is better here. Frail man can tell us secrets now.
Remember the dwarves I mentioned earlier? One of them told me something once. Those buildings up there above the bridge, see? He had to build them. Dangerous work. But after a while, he knew where the guards watched. He'd steal redstones and hide them in a cave near the bridge. Just one stone each day, so the guards wouldn't notice.
Why?
Why do you think?
What happened?
Well, one day he slipped and fell.
That's not a nice story.
I suppose not.
That's all I'm saying.
But you gave her water.
The stretch it out, he said.
Hey,
Suffering.
little Gollum got bread. Now Gollum owes it to me. Your bread? Or are you deaf? Are you deaf, little Gollum?
Perhaps Oak would sleep more quiet if we was his friend.
Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Is that it? It's pretty Mass Effect Andromeda level. I think your graphics card is bust. I think it's catching fire as we speak, trying to run this game. Yeah, no, it would be nice if the game were over. How long is the game anyway? If you were to play it start to finish? And yes, we have to count loading times in that. I'm also unsure how that was meant to be a threat. It's like, hey, if we were friends, I'd give you the bread. I thought more I would choke him out like I did the other orc. Jeez, we really could clear a DDR song in these times. I shall not, though. Well, I don't have it set up in a variety of other reasons. People say it's 12 to 20 hours. What a miserable day that would be. But I wonder if that would be more or less miserable than playing System Shock 2023 all day. That's a tough call.
The holes have grown. Frail man said there was maps.
I'm Sefut. But I suppose Frail Man is fine. Stay close to me. I can show you. That big hoist with the bell, we call it the Rattler. You can hear why. That That's your way in. You cannot reach it from here, but there is another way, from down below.
Master won't let us work down below.
He barks worse than he bites. He only hates leek spittles. Follow me to the sewers.
Long live the king!
I was wondering what was going on up there. We are getting spat on, aren't we? Who would want to play this? Just a miserable being a slave simulator. It's the ugliest drop bag from all the Lord of the Rings.
Move! Come on, girl, move. Yabarai Fasul. Sharku, to the sewers. The stink is all yours. Ah, you stink already. Hey! Stay away from her, you imbecile!
Yes, Mr. Maze.
I'm going to send you down with the Mormac flow.
What's Mormac?
The cage is going up to the Tower of Light. You know why we call them the Silent Stairs? When the doomed go up there in one of the cages, their screams are choked by fear. They go up choking. Coming back down in these channels is the Mormac. Dark water that feeds the beasts of Mordor. When you leave the ditch, you will see the Rattler. The hoist with all the bones, remember? The Rattler will take you up to the halls of Grond. If you ever get there alive. Let me just open this for you.
It's the game, Evil Bob, not the stream. The game is running like complete ass. What are we even doing here? Going up, perhaps? Okay, well, not that. Maybe it was meant to be that. Oh, crikey. We're just swimming around orc and slave waste pits now. Where was the intended fun of this game? What were they going for? Curiously, did they have any kind of development diaries for this game? Anything that would explain some reasoning? Because I'm having a hard time. Very hard time.
There, the Rattler. So far away.
But yeah, movie tie-in games are notoriously terrible, but they have improved over the years. Hey, look who's back!
They're coming.
Okay. What to do about you? Yeah, I know I died. I tried trying to find out where I'm even meant to go here. Oh, good. We're already an hour 40 through. We might not need to.
So far away.
Might not need to raise a bird. Perhaps over you? Yeah, there we go.
Run! They're coming!
Now what? It's always with the turning that chugs the game. Must be trying to load stuff that we turn around to look at. Although I could still be dead wrong. What are we doing here, though? Perhaps this is just temporary respite? Mayhaps something with the crates? Oh, I'm not going to try and redeem anything with this game, Vazzy Joe. Especially not with 20 minutes left. Even so, where in the world do we go from here? Aha! To the pipes with you.
What if he watches us, the Dark Lord? What if he sees?
Not tiny Smeagle. So many things for him to watch. Mountains, enemies, spies. No, Lord is looking for the precious. He wants it, wants it.
But Smeagle promised to help the Lord. We must do what the Lord says.
What he says, yes, but he says, save the precious. And who has the precious, eh? Baggins, Baggins. Not here, is it, the nasty, tricksy hobbit? How can we protect the precious when it's so far away?
How is it possibly struggling to load this little well?
Very, very clever.
Also, I thought the whole thing was that Smeagle was a hobbit. But let's not pretend I was paying much attention during the movie. I can hear my PC howling at this.
Must be
It's not
patient,
happy.
my dear. Must be very, very clever.
You sure we can't just climb out of there? No clip your way up? Gollum was a hobbit, he got warped by the power of the ring. Did the ring really do anything other than turn you invisible? Didn't seem that powerful. In a world with so much magic. Yeah, there's one way of looking at it. It can handle hundreds of soldiers clashing in Mountain Blade, but Gollum's hair is simply too much for it. I really wonder if it did become worse when we turned on Gollum's hair animation. And again, we've got things set to pretty low here. Let's turn off your hair. Maybe it's going to run buttery smooth now. Oh, okay, no. That ledge was clearly not the right ledge to grab. What kind of jump was that, Gollum? Do I get to choke you out again, though? That's what I'm wondering.
Curse you!
See ya! Holy smokes, the game's just taking the piss now. Would have been nice to see any of that animated. Pretty poor stealth-based gameplay.
No, don't you like it?
No, I don't like it here, orky friend. Perhaps I should be grateful for the generous checkpointing. Right, where to from here? There was a stone, so perhaps I could use a stone to distract the guards. As in, if I go around there and grab the stone, I could distract the guy that was blocking the other way. If the game could kindly not keep snapping every time. Foolish orcses. No, no, you getting me with that again? Come on. Load, you bugger, load. Feels like that we Final Fantasy IX segment where Sid has to steal the keys. Christ, no. Right, last and least.
Don't you worry. The great eye will make them strong. And then we shall see if they still like them obedient. Feed them the more.
Oh, am I thinking too hard about this? I thought I'd climb up the barrel thing and then jump up to there.
This place.
Perhaps not. Come now, Jake, why would you apply thought to this game? The developers did not. I'm sure they had thoughts about it. I dread to think what the thoughts were. I wonder if the German taxpayer can get their 2 million euros back.
Don't you worry. The great eye will make them strong. And then we shall see if they still like them obedient. Feed them the more.
Gonna move out of the way.
Good hunt.
This is so hard to handle. And this apparently is our hair not animated. Simulated, or whatever it wanted to say. Right, using our giant brain, how do we distract this guard?
Don't you worry. The great eye will make them strong. And then we shall see if they still like them obedient. Feed them the more.
Perhaps I'm not meant to go that way. Meant to do something with this? It's telling me I want to head over to there, but where even is there? I had to AFK for a bit. Did I miss any loading? Oh, plenty of loading. Plenty too much loading. What can be done here? Sure, I distract him. I can get around him. But then the other guy just blocks the way forever. Even when I throw a stone at his head.
Don't tell me you lost him.
Okay, might be onto something with this. Distract you. And then we do throw a stone right at you. Perhaps multiple stones?
There we go.
You can do it, Gollum. One last thing to solve before we pack up our boots. It's a shame I don't get another Gollum won the argument thing. Then I could see Smeagle winning an argument. Oh, they noticed. The ledge for the guard is standing, I think. It looks awfully tall, but maybe we could give it a go. Aha! Good lord, that's high. Well spotted. Or perhaps just very poorly spotted by me. Hold on, game needs to recalculate the follicles on Gollum's head.
There it is, the rattler.
The great eye will make them strong, and then we shall see if you still like them obedient. Feed them the more.
I've only got a few minutes left, but surely we can get to the rattler. But how? What if we just drop down and leg it?
So, you really want to challenge him?
Why not? He's a fool.
Well, so are you, if you think him easy prey.
Beastmaster's a shrewd one.
What's he done to you, anyway?
Mind your own business.
I think I was snagged on the wood there. Certainly wasn't moving. It's called the rattle because the sight of it causes your GPU fans to rattle so much they snap off. Yeah, my poor abused CPU. GPU, rather. The fans have been spinning non-stop.
So, you really want to challenge him?
Why not? He's a fool.
Well, so are you, if you think him easy prey.
Beastmaster's a shrewd one.
They don't know I'm here.
What's he done to you, anyway?
Mind your own business.
He just disappeared.
Okay. Aha.
Don't spill any of that. My brother's bones lie down there.
Your brother should have learned how to use a whip.
Hey, hurry up!
And you mind your tongue. There's always room for more bones down there.
Don't mind me, slaves. Don't mind me at all.
Steady now.
To the rattler with us. Charviota says, hey Jake, yeah. Hey me indeed. And it'll be bye Jake real soon. 2 more minutes and this codswallop and we're out of here. Steam seemed quite lenient with their 2-hour refund thing. I wouldn't trust them on the 14-day part though. Oh, the game is terrible. I've certainly heard that it's terrible, and they're right. It really is. It's not really much of a game either, is it? Jake moans about 2 minutes, and yet it's a loading time. I'm minorly curious about what this Rattler's all about. Yeah, silver linings are hard to find here. I don't think there's anything to praise about this game. Except the amount that it managed to take away from the German taxpayer. What's the population of Germany? I suppose a better way to put it is, what's the number of taxpayers in Germany?
Wolf. It's a wolf. They built giant monsters for the war. But where do we find the maps? A house made of steel. That one, yes. How do we get there? No way to cross. Needs to take the long way round.
Well, I've got a short way for you. There we go. Let's get the hell out of here. You know, I was actually planning on getting this game done before I went on vacation, so I wouldn't have it hanging over me like Damocles' sword, but I ended up not doing it, and I really wanted this game done in time so that I can actually say, please give money back. What a god-awful game. It's not surprising that it gets made. Awful games get made all the time, but how this was published with a straight face and charged, what was it, 50 euros for it on release? Bonkers. So I have no bad feelings about the game development wing of whatever they're called being shut down for this. Where do we have credits anyway? Ah, here we go. Who can we thank for this? Voice acting, face capturing, oh wow. German voices. Oh, we should have played this in German. That was the trick that we missed. Karsten Fichtelmann and the producers Harold, Daniel, and Kai. Project manager Said Alexander and Kira. It all comes from top down. What a miserable experience. I doubt they feel too great about it. Then again, I wonder if my name's on Imperator. It probably is. Look, we can even check out more games from them. Unrailed. Hey, that was pretty poor. But these are published games, not games that they developed. At least I would imagine not. I played Unrailed, but after like a couple of hours you'd seen everything that game had to offer. Anyway, terrible game. Marvin dictated it for reasons that will probably remain beyond me. I don't know what there was to get out of this. I certainly didn't get much. I'm going straight back to my vacation, so not even a cheers, just a cheerio.